Hey YouTube, this is Mitch from Game Lab, and we're back playing Old City Leviathan. So last time we stopped at Chapter 7, Our Dream. So we're back in the little kid's room, and that's where our journey will take us now.
One of the
Well,
larger
not a kid's
unknowing
room.
camps is nearby. Their lack of organization tends to make it difficult for them to avoid the conflicts between the Guild and the Order. Of course, the unknowing themselves make their own little raids. This results in it being difficult to maintain any sense of pity. Regardless, I'm sure the onslaught was horrendous. People never fight harder than when someone else attempts to uproot their anchor, even if that someone only does so by existing.
Okay, so we didn't end up in the little kid's room. We're in this hallway, and we're going to go find the unknowing camp, apparently. So let's keep going then. Is that blood, do you think? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. That looks like blood. Flickering light here. Path or catwalk up there. A gun. There's one of those, again, those signs with the Minotaur skull. Just keep going up here then. Okay. Oh, a dead rat. Anything on these shelves? No. Okay, well, let's go through this door here. What's that? Bottle and another dead rat. How do the rats like just die right there? Oh, maybe they drank the water? The contaminated water? Died? What's in here? So that's that U. It's probably for the unknowing or unknown. What does that say? Welcome to Jerusalem. Oh, remember we read the story? Someone was trying to find Jerusalem and they couldn't. Well, look at that. We weren't even looking for it and we stumbled across it. What's this say here? 3rd of October. I guess we thought this would be some sort of haven, a light in a hill we thought we could hide away from what the other dwellers were doing to each other, although we hated them just as much as they hated us. I guess we thought they were simply right, making us exempt from the conflict. It's all backwards, you know. I mean, I get it. The world fell, yes, everything went to shit. It's just that I think we assumed people would be largely the same after the old world left us. But just listen to me. I sound like a Minotaur, speaking in circles about how terrible we all are with not a friend in the world to comfort me. It's funny how I thought of them as antisocial, insufferable, and worst of all, arrogant. Now I feel as though I see the point in the isolation. I hate that it has to be this way. So we have found out that we were a Minotaur, we were an isolationist, so it seems like some people were starting to think that our way of life was probably better than theirs. Oh, look, so now instead of eyeballs, we have locks everywhere. That's cool. Okay. No, there's still eyeballs on these cans, though, of course. Wonder what these locks are here for. That seems kind of weird. Of course, what haven't we seen that isn't weird, really? Or what have we seen that isn't weird, I should say.
All of our dreams at their core involve some sort of contentment. This is the one desire we all share, but is it a goal that really should be met? After finding contentment, what then? Where is there left to explore after the last temporary comforts of happiness have been extracted?
Okay, what's up here? Nothing. What up there? Maybe something? This isn't really anything spectacular. I mean, not like the game is crap, but like this Jerusalem doesn't seem to be like the haven that it was made out to be. I wonder if that's probably fresh or filtered water because it's coming from one of those green pipes. We jump down there? No. Okay. Well, let's keep going then. Back outside. Okay. There's boats everywhere, too. It's kind of weird. Oh, that's definitely blood. Okay, well, let's see. Let's go. Is there an eyeball? No, that's not an eyeball. There's a fish there. Just hanging. Oh, God, why? Why is it this way? But maybe these are fish guts instead. There's a big fish in there. There's locks. Look at the locks. That's so weird. Oh, God. What the hell happened there? Oh, here's a note. 5th of October. Everyone abandoned Jerusalem after we caught word that the guild force was continuing onward past the minor order camp near the subway access point. That's where all those guys were dead, or we found dead anyway. It's just me now. I have several options in front of me, but only 3 that really matter at this present. Firstly, I could simply rejoin with my old unknowing group that has now left our Jerusalem. This is particularly unwanted because of our recent disagreement. Second, I could wait here and die when the guild inevitably takes the place. But the third option is what intrigues me. What if I went the Minotaur route? It's astonishing to me that I'm even considering it, given their apparent outlook on life. But there's something about the journey itself. There's something about that world, a massive world that can only really be seen by making one's own world small. From what I can tell, you essentially have to deconstruct your entire universe in order for the larger macrocosm to take over. So you have to be very open-minded, I guess, when you are a Minotaur, which makes sense because they were used as intermediates between these 3 groups, so they don't have an allegiance to any of the groups. There can't be any bias there either. So, and apparently it is a good call for your health because it seems like Minotaur is the only one left and everyone else seems to
Our island
dead.
is plagued with the fruits of a collective mental landscape that defines us as desperately holding on to something correct. So there is no place to hide without truly secluding or perhaps risking the inland. On some level, I feel as though I cannot blame the dwellers. Their zeal for truth is commendable. They're fighting for something, rather than keeping it to themselves. They're acting instead of hiding. Still, must cruelty be the manifestation of certainty? If only truth did not need to be compatible with itself. If only we didn't need an anchor to be right. If only we could sail instead of collecting dust on the memories of voyages past.
Oh, look. Big whale, big sperm whale. Poor guy. What happened to him? What would have given him these injuries? Oh, well, look. Big pipe going right into the ocean. What could have given him these injuries? So many unanswered questions. October 6th. All right, it's time. I have made my decision. The guild will be here in 3 days' time, and my venture in isolation awaits. It's odd that I never acquired any sort of dubbing. I remember that the old Minotaurs, the ones who still remember the pre-fallen world, acquired the title after breaking from the council. It's all rather stupid. Modernity, they called themselves. Members of the guild, order, and the unknowing all gathered together to make decisions on who is what before the conflicts even began. All it took was one spark, a single disagreement between people entrenched in their own ideas, to initiate an infinite turmoil. The guild called it heresy, the order called it ignorance, and we unknowing sat around screaming about their need to be educated so as to stop the oppression. To think the ideas weren't even their own. Their ideas came straight from the old city. Yes, I have seen how this works. These green pipes, these charitable structures, they are the root of our entrenchment. Well, no longer. I will find the source. Yes, and we are going to go find the source too, I imagine. Yes, let's see. Holy smokes, there's so many ways to go here. Let's go this way first. The floodgates. Oh, what's that over there? It's water just pouring out of that pipe right into the ocean. What's in the air? That's weird. What's up here? Maybe something? What are these things? Odd.